Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing good. I haven't had a lot of spare time today and probably not going to get a whole lot. And we're getting ready to take off and spend some time with family here. So thought I'd jump on here quick and chat with you guys and just kind of show you what I've been up to today. Holy moly, it's been a crazy morning here. Still just putting the finishing touches on a lot of things. Last weekend I managed snagging some great looking flowers that I've planted and put on my front porch, and they are just looking amazing. I hope this isn't still okay. They're looking great. And I wanted to show you guys what all I've been doing and maybe take you to the garden a little bit. So guys, if you're popping on here with me live, if you're seeing a red live up in the corner, just type live in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you're catching me later on, it'll say was live up there. And that's great. Just type replay in the comments because you're catching Facebook's replay if it says was live. And guys, I'm going to plug my group here, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave, because I still, even though I've been busy out here, I'm still posting stuff over there. Recipes, tips, tricks, ideas, all kinds of stuff for a low-carb lifestyle, okay? So, and if you need something like that, or if you know someone, share this video out to them. Let them know about the group, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. And then if you need the information, please type group in the comments. Let me, and I'll leave a link. You can click that link and request to join. But like I said, I share all kinds of information over there. And we've been working hard this morning, guys. So that's part of the reason. Hi, Sharon. Part of the reason I'm having my pink pick-me-up here is because this has electrolytes and a lot of other stuff in it. And after the work I did, and I'm going to show you what we did this morning. After the work I did this morning, I need to replenish here just a little bit. So we started out the morning. I had a flagpole here in the front. And this was just a small hole. Okay. The flagpole we had went down in the blizzard that we had this winter. So it wasn't working right anymore, so I upgraded. I bought a heavier duty flagpole this time around. We got the old flagpole out, and then Dave was going to concrete the new pole in. And when he went to buy the concrete for that, they talked him into some, it's in a bag, it's like a foam. And we did that. Well, then I put the flags on the flagpole, and that foam gave way and it wiggled in the hole. So that wasn't cool. Hi, Nancy. Hey, Sharon. So I looked at Dave and I said, we are going to have to redo that flagpole for the third time. So this time my son-in-law came down, and I'll show you that again. We dug out the hole, and we decided we were going to make it nice and put a nice pad around it so Dave doesn't have to get so darn close to it with the mower. So that's what we did today. It is gorgeous here, by the way, if you can see that, warming up nicely. So another project we've been working on is getting our yard looking halfway decent. We replanted last fall. And then the trees that are out here, Dave had a hard time getting in under them to mow. And we wanted to water, and the water always runs away. So we built this berm around them with the mulch, and I'm going to start watering them at least once a week because we've been in a horrible drought. And then they trimmed all the limbs up. These limbs used to be way down here, so it was really hard to mow underneath of them. So he did that. And then where we took and put the mulch around there, we took a lot of we had some bare spots in the yard. So he took a bunch of the grass and we basically plugged our yard. You can kind of see there and over there where there was some bare spots. So we went ahead and plugged them and we didn't let that grass go to waste. Okay, we'll just put it that way. And so a couple of years ago, and maybe it's been more than that, I want to show you something that is kind of near and dear to my heart. Gosh, it's probably been maybe 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. We filled in the ditch that we had. We used to have big deep ditch like that in front of our house. And so we tubed all that and filled it in with dirt so that we didn't have this big ditch. And then back home where I came from is a great limestone place, okay? So I'm going to show you this. So we built this kind of retaining wall to keep that, and then we put the tube coming out. Now I'm going to tell you a great story about all that limestone. We went back to where I was raised, and a few miles from the farmstead I was raised on was an old limestone house. So they actually took these blocks of limestone and they were building houses out of them in probably the turn of the 1900s. And there was part of a foundation still there, and it was from my great-great-grandmother's home, okay? I have pictures of them in front of this house. I don't even know, I can't remember the year. So we went down, and I know who owns the property now, where this farm was. So I loaded up a bunch of these, and my son-in-law came up, and some of the concrete that was holding them together was kind of falling out. So we had to fix some of that this morning too. But this, I'm not going to lie, guys, that's real near and dear to my heart. So pretty cool. So we got that all fixed up, and the garden's looking really good. My tomatoes are taking off, looking great. I've got my second planting of radishes coming up. The squash are starting to bloom, and the cucumbers are coming. They're starting to go up the trellis. I'll show you over here. I've got okra coming up. I've got, these guys are blooming. These guys are blooming. This is actually a cantaloupe. I wanted to do a cantaloupe this year. This was an okra. I've just got it planted. This is another squash, and then my cucumbers I've got going. So over here, and guys, then I trellised those. We took like a small hog panel, and I have done this. I did this years ago. I use this every year for the cucumbers to climb on, and then they climb up over that. So pretty awesome. The rhubarb has been giving me plenty of harvest. I just actually pulled a bunch of it the other day. I need to come out and pick just a little bit more, I think. The peonies, Dave loves the peonies. They remind him of his dad. So pretty awesome today, just everything that we've gotten done. And then, like I said, we put in this new tree back out here, and that's what sparked us to put the mulch around the base of the trees, because he showed us how to do it with this one, and then I've been watering it. So this is a brand new tree. This is a sycamore, and then I got to water some grass here. We did the same thing out here. This is where I used to have a tree. We had to have it ground out. It died. So we took all the grass from where we were, like around this. He took that when he dug the hole, put it in here. So now I added more today because I've got a couple more trees here in the backyard that we pruned those up so that, you know, they're still nice for shade, but you can actually stand under the tree. And I've got some more mulch. So we have been so busy today, but like I said, now it's time to kick back and relax. And it's beautiful out here in the shade. So I'm hoping that in a few more years, this tree will be nice, give us some good shade in the afternoon up on the patio. And yeah, should be a great time. So anyway, like I said, been busy. Now I'm replenishing, and I'm also going to replenish my mind tonight because we're taking the granddaughters out. Mom and Dad went to Mom's class reunion, so we're going to go have some fun with the granddaughters and fill our bucket that way too. So kind of cool when you can take the time out of your day to not only refuel the body, but refuel the mind too. So that's the plan for the rest of our evening. Guys, like I was saying, we are going to be doing some grocery shopping. I have a list made. We make our menus for a week at a time. I've shared a little bit of information about how we do that and what we do. And then I share the recipes, guys, in my group, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. You know, days like today make me very thankful that we've taken off the weight that we have. You know, 7-8 years ago when I was 50 pounds heavier, and hey, Debbie and Dave was 100 pounds heavier, it would have taxed us to the limit to be out here crawling around on the ground and doing the things that we did today. Even, you know, just working in the garden and things like that. Hi, Candy, Debbie. So like I said, we're thankful every single day for the duos that we use because they changed our lives. They allowed us to refocus, reset our bodies, be able to do our low carb lifestyle, and just mentally. And what it does is just your body's hormones just balance out. And when your body is balanced and works like it should work, it's pretty amazing. So, guys, if you need information on the duos that we use every single day for mental and physical health, drop duos in the comments. I'll get back to you about that. Hey, Roshonda. And if you need to be in my group, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave, I'd love to have you join me there. Oh, thank you, Brian. Love ya. Hey, Debbie. So, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. If you need to be in that group, drop group in the comments. I'll get you a link. You can get over there, request to join. And if you don't like it, you can leave, okay? I don't make anybody stay in there. But if you're in the group, I hope you're inviting your friends and family, too. If you're getting anything out of it, I'd love to have you invite people along for the ride. So, that's all I got today, guys. I'm going to sit here just a few more minutes and enjoy my flowers. Oh, where are they? Yep, enjoy those. And the clouds rolling in. I don't know. We're trying to decide. Hey, Joanne, trying to decide if it's going to rain while we're gone, if we should throw a tarp over that new concrete or not. And I don't know. I'm not sure. So I think we'll kind of tap on it maybe, but when we get ready here to leave, and if it's still a little yucky, there's some showers popping around us. And here in Nebraska, man, when the humidity starts getting high, you just never know when you're gonna have a shower pop up. Hey, Peg. Hi, Katera. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday, a great weekend tomorrow. Like I said, we're doing a birthday party tomorrow for one of the grandkids. So should be a great day tomorrow too. But like I said, I'd love to have you join me in the group, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. If you need to be in that, drop group in the comments. And thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate everybody who takes time out of their day. Somebody just lost some gas out on the highway. I appreciate everybody who takes time out of their day to tune in, listen to me, even though I'm not giving you a whole lot today. You know what? Every day is a blessing, right? So, but I appreciate you all. And that's it. Smile. Pass that smile on. We'll chat with y'all later. Bye.